I spent another 50 days in Escape From Duckov, and it is crazy. Let me just show you why. I felt adventurous on day 51 and decided to give J-Labs another try. Bad decision, because even though I managed to get myself a hip fire attachment, I got hit by a stun grenade and got ganked up by 2 mercenaries, leaving me to bite the dust.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god.
I came back the next day to retrieve my loots and found a level 5 helmet while taking out one of the wanderers. I also decided to drop all my heavy loots by the extraction point so that I can continue exploring before coming back later to pick them up. Thankfully, I did not take the L and die while exploring. I managed to find a portable charger this run, allowing me to craft the Bitcoin miner. Similarly, the miner runs on GPUs, so I placed all my available GPUs on it. Now people can say I am the reason why graphics cards are so expensive. I stepped out of my comfort zone on day 53 and decided that it's time to see what's going on in the basement of J-Labs. It was pitch dark and assumed that I had to switch on the lights on level 1. I made my way to the main power supply room, flipped the switch, and headed back down to the basement. The enemies here were the same as above, just with additional electronic spiders, which were not difficult to take out. There wasn't anything much but the prison, some place that looked like the upside down which I could not go through due to electrical currents, and found the next place that I had to be, which required a level 2 J-Lab certificate.
It looks like... Wait, I need a level 2 J-Lab certificate. Okay.
I also managed to get a M1A blueprint and spotted the fly captain and his minions smearing shit around the basement.
Why is he pooping on my... Oh my god.
Not cool. Oh yeah, I also managed to get a sci-fi mask from one of the wanderers, allowing me to look a little cooler than before. I felt lucky, so I traded my feathers for totems to start day 54. I was very lucky because I got myself a level 3 assault totem to increase my gun damage. I then went back into J-Labs, switched on the light, headed to the entrance of the keycard, and swiped it as I took a deep breath, not expecting what would come.
What's happening? I cannot. I need a break.
I in fact did take a break, because I lost many loots like the solid gold badge, expansion crates, and car battery that I found in this run. Depressing. Day 55 I wanted to just not do anything crazy and play some games from the future console that we got previously, only that I don't know where I could play it, so I didn't. Things are just not going according to plan recently. I would think things cannot get any worse, right? Wrong, because on day 56, this happened.
I lost my items. I lost all my items. I lost all my items.
I was on the brink of breaking down mentally, so much that I actually contemplated dropping the difficulty down. Don't worry, I didn't. Yet. I probably got very tilted during this time because right after I picked up all my loots, I died shortly after, due to me fumbling almost my entire magazine. I totally deserve that.
Here, SMG.
So on day 58, it was gonna be simple. Go into J-Labs, retrieve my loots, and get extracted out. No more greedy bullshit. If there is one thing I learned in life, is that there will always be ups and downs. The past 3 days have been down for me, so day 59 would be a good one. And I was right, because in this J-Labs run, I managed to get a small expansion crate, 2 tote bags, and 3 graphics cards. Kinda sick to be honest. I also see a level 2 J-Labs ticket inside one of the rooms which I do not have access to. Pain. I've learned my lesson to not be greedy and headed back to base after all these amazing loots. This allowed me to be almost done filling up my Bitcoin miner with graphics card. Perfect. Day 60 was eventful, as I looked to explore the southern side of Farmtown, unfamiliar territory to me. This led to my first encounter with the Mad Bomber, who lived by his name as he threw a lot of grenades. He then fumbled with a Molotov as he threw it towards its path and took some damage, giving me the opportunity to take him out. He dropped a ton of grenades that I've never seen before and a Cellar Crossroad key, another one to add into our key collection. That's not all. I also managed to find myself a mysterious X key, which it didn't take long for me to find out that it opens a bunker somewhere around the map, as I found the bunker that required the O key.
Mysterious key. Yo, I had that. Oh, mine's X. Okay. Oh. Wait, so mysterious key O is here? There's an O here, man.
After searching for a while, I realized the bunker is located by the abandoned construction site. Something to do the next day, I guess. This would have been the perfect way to end the day, but life doesn't work this way. Instead, I chanced upon this mini-boss called the Senior Manager, whose stun grenade got me, allowing him and his minions to take me out.
Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
At this point, whatever man. I headed back to my body on day 61 to take back what's mine, which also meant taking out the senior manager who was patrolling around my body. He then suddenly disappeared in the middle of our gunfight, giving me the opportunity to loot my old body and head straight back to the extraction point. Lucky me. Day 62 to 72 was basically a repetitive cycle of me heading to the mysterious bunker by the abandoned construction site to claim my bonus loots, and fighting the mech bomber who sometimes spawns there. The fight usually ends up with me coming out on top, but there are instances where I also go split. The bunker had many insane loots such as multiple graphics cards, tote bags, the JLab yellow and green access cards, some brand new guns with a notable mention on the M14, and an amazing level 6 body armor. I wasted no time on day 73 and entered JLabs once again to try using the new keycards that I found. The keycards did not disappoint, as the green keycard allowed me to get the T7 thermal goggles, which from what I searched online is required to get rid of those pesky little invisible beings by the level 2 doors. The Wanderers this time were also holding a new weapon which I thought was stronger than my current one, so I decided to swap them. Day 74 to 88 was me clearing any backlog quests that I've set aside after all the exploring that I have done. To summarize what happened over these days, I took out Pato Chapo, Lauden's dog, Lauden himself,
Nice, what you?
the Speedy Group Commander, well, basically you get it. I took out many people to complete my
You
quest.
got one?
There are a few days I want to highlight amongst this long series of quests though, so bear with me. On day 78, I finally managed to find out what the cellar key that the mech bomber drop leads to. A private party where a DJ is spinning underground.
Whoa, what's this? Oh, what is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He sold many things, like the Cube Collector, Storm Resistant Suit, and also some amazing blueprints. Thankfully, I had money because I purchased almost everything from him, except for the coin sword, since I don't use melee all that much. On day 82, I managed to walk through the pit of flames with the mercenary camp using a fire suit that I obtained from one of the quest rewards. I managed to find the southern beacon within the camp, but apart from that, there really wasn't much there.
Oh, I found a beacon.
On day 84, I was looking to take out the bully to complete yet another quest. Instead, I met a question mark boss instead. The sky turned red as he shot these red looking bullets towards me. I might have been too strong for him by then, because I took him out with ease.
Oh my god.
He then dropped a MF Venom, which is an amazing gun, this weird looking orc, and also the JLab's red key card. Perfect. On day 87, I had to take out Vida with a headshot using a sniper rifle. After spending almost 4 days to find him, he finally spawned. Taking him out was easy, but with a headshot, different story. I started to fumble my shot so much, instead of taking Vida out, he took me out instead. On day 88, I gave the Vida quest one more try. This time, I managed to take him out. Just that, I didn't take him out with a shotgun.
Yes. I missed the hit. I missed his hit. I missed his hit. Oh.
Frustrated, I told myself that I'll take a break from completing quests for a bit. Alright, back to the main timeline. Day 89, I decided to head out to the storm with the basic storm suit to see what is out there. Bad idea, because these glowy looking monsters called storm creatures started shooting lasers at me. They were difficult to take out, and I died shortly after when 2 of them shot me at the same time.
Oh my god.
And because I don't have any more storm suits left, I waited for the storm to end like a loser before heading back up to claim my loots. Day 91 was the best day of the entire playthrough, because I made bank. No, really. It felt like I struck the lottery. I won't make this a snooze fest and go through everything that I got this run, but please let me highlight that I got this godsend JLab's green access card that is worth 80k. Champagne's on me, I guess. I also got myself a graphics card SLI blueprint, which I later found out is used to combine 3 graphics cards into one slot in the Bitcoin miner. I'm lucky I haven't sold my spare graphics card yet. I'll sum off today by showing you what I got this run. Graphics card, JLab tickets, game cartridges, you name it, I have it. On day 92 and 93, I wanted to look for some super glues to craft the graphic card SLI. The graphic card SLI basically reduces the time for each Bitcoin to be mined by 15 minutes 30 seconds. I guess it adds up in the long run. Whether it's worth it, that's another conversation to have. I also found someone looking to buy a graphics card for 40k and I caved. Can't say no to free money. I wanted to make my second attempt at the level 2 JLabs area, but I forgot to bring my thermal glasses. I was not gonna make the same mistake again, so I decided to use this day to look for loot. This was a good call because I managed to find myself the amazing JLab yellow access card, graphic cards, a tote bag, and a ton of black market contract notes that can be used to upgrade the black market. Seems like the game is hitting me to upgrade the black market, so I did, decreasing the time taken for each refresh. I took some time on day 95 to complete some quests by the upside down looking area where I had to collect a defense field generator for Selming. This time I didn't take any damage because I put on a rubber coveralls, which is a good insulator to electricity. I expected some form of boss fight here, but there really wasn't anything. Disappointing.
I expected like a boss fight or something here.
It was then game time as I made my way into the J-Labs level 2 area for the second time. I was honestly worried, but it turned out fine, as there were only spiders and invisible enemies that took me out earlier. I can't believe I died to them earlier. I also find myself a space protection suit before flipping the switch in the power room, but I really had no idea what that actually did. Clueless that this actually unlocks the boss room at the first floor. I then decided to get extracted out. What a waste. I then spent day 96 wrapping up a quest for Xiao Ming, where he needed a blueprint for within J-Labs. I was then blessed with a mysterious old key. Nice. I then installed the defense field onto the spaceship, bringing us one step closer to freedom. On day 97, I decided to take a little break from J-Labs and look for storm crystals to upgrade my attributes. I took out a few storm creatures, but died the moment I got ganked up by 2 of them.
Oh my god.
I then slept till the storm ended and headed out to retrieve my loot. This did not matter because I was not able to upgrade any attributes, since everything was dependent on giving a backpack max. I was not willing to sacrifice the one that I'm currently using, so I decided to not upgrade at all. I only found out that the switch in J-Lab's basement was to fight the boss on the first floor on day 98, so I decided to give that a go. I wasted no time and quickly turned on the switch on level 1 and the basement before heading into the boss room northeast of J-Labs. I used as many injectors as I could to hopefully make myself stronger and make my way into the boss room. I could not even see the boss, Roadblock, but he had already started shooting at me.
Oh my god, I'm burning.
His bullets did burn damage, which was concerning because a lot of my HP would be lost. Thankfully, I managed to find a way to cheese it by hiding behind the door and only picking when he is reloading, allowing me to take out Roadblock.
Oh my god, I killed him. Oh my god.
He then dropped something amazing, the J-Lab Level 3 certificate that we were looking for in the first few days. Looks like we've come a long way. With nothing left to do in J-Labs, I got extracted out with my head held high, knowing I conquered J-Labs.
Oh, that was intense, bro. What the f—
On day 99, I did some shopping in the black market and found someone selling a backpack max for only 3k. Needless to say, I copped it. I also saw someone offering 400k for graphic cards. I initially thought it was 400k for a single graphics card, but only realized it was 10 graphics card. It still isn't a bad deal, but I would have preferred keeping my graphics card. I also crafted another graphics card SLI since I had super glue and some spare graphic cards before heading out to Ground Zero to use our level 3 J-Lab certificate. I was then greeted by a purple portal, which Google warned me that it is a storm area. I tried suiting up with my space protection suit and used a weak space storm protection injector, hoping that I would survive inside.
I'm still taking damage. Bro. I can't survive. I'm dead. My loots are all gone.
As you can see, that was not the case, and I died shortly after. There was no way I was going through the entire ordeal of taking out the roadblock again, so I decided to just roll back. Cheating, I know, but please cut me some slack. On day 100, I spent the day understanding how the storms work so I do not die inside again. That was when I realized I needed a storm helmet and a storm suit to survive. This would only work in phase 1, as I started taking damage in phase 2. To solve that, I just needed a weak space resistance injector and I was good. Now, I really think I'm ready for the storm area.